Hello everyone, this is Robert Mansour. I wanted to address two common scenarios that happen in car accidents. The first scenario is when you're driving along and somebody turns left in front of you. And they turn left in front of you and you hit them, you T-bone them, or they hit you. That's the first scenario. In most cases, people presume that the left-turning vehicle is at fault. However, don't be surprised if somebody turns left in front of you if they try to argue that you are partly at fault for the accident. More and more insurance companies now are arguing that the oncoming vehicle, in this scenario, you, perhaps were driving too fast, an unreasonable speed for the circumstance, you weren't paying attention. A lot of it also has to do with where you hit that vehicle. If you hit that vehicle near the tail end of that vehicle and that vehicle was almost done with its turn, the burden now shifts to you in some cases. So where the point of impact occurred is sometimes important. So don't presume just because somebody turned left in front of you that they're just going to roll over and they're going to admit to fault automatically. Even if you're told that they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was my fault," etc., just because they admit to it at the scene doesn't necessarily mean their insurance company is going to agree with that position. Another common scenario is when you get hit from behind. Most people would say, "Oh, well, it's the person who hit me, that's their fault." Not all the time. If you sneak into somebody's lane and you stop abruptly, don't be surprised if they try to put the blame on you. I had a case recently where a client came to me and said, "Yeah, I did get into the lane and yeah, I had to stop abruptly." I said, "Well, you basically erased any safe stopping distance that person had. And it was unreasonable for you to do that and probably dangerous for you to do that. And guess what? The police report was against him. All the witnesses said that he snuck into the lane very quickly and made a sudden stop and thereby forced the accident." My client thought, "That's weird. I got hit from behind. It should be their fault." It's not as cut and dry as that. In many cases, it is that person's fault. In fact, most cases, the person who hits you from behind was either following too closely, driving too fast or not paying attention, or perhaps texting or whatever the case may be. But don't be surprised if you did something to contribute to that accident. They're going to raise that issue in many cases. I hope you found this video to be helpful. My name is Robert Mansour. Please visit my website at valencialawyer.com for much more educational information. Thank you very much.